So somebody asked me the question, what can they do about feeling unworthy? Now, I find it a little bit difficult to actually understand what unworthy means. It has something to do with not feeling of value, and that's just like, how can you not? Like, how can you even conceive of not having some sort of value or meaning or worthiness about being here on the planet? Like, just that alone is just amazing, that you're here. That maybe that was enough for you to feel worthy and of value, just being here, and whoever you are, whatever capacity you have, whether you do nothing or you do something amazing, whether you're a great partner or you're not, or a great mother or a father or not. It actually doesn't have any substance to it except in your mind. Somewhere you've decided that. Somewhere you've picked up this idea that I don't have a value, I'm not worthy. And that to me just feels like, really? Really, like, that doesn't compute for me. It's just so far removed. And somebody also said, well, in your past, maybe you had that. And it's like, did I? I'm not sure. But it's something that's very distant from me. And it felt, when somebody asked that question and they talked about how they felt, I actually had a sense of, tears or a deep sadness that a person on this planet walking around on this earth could actually feel that. It's just so incredible that exists for you. And how to shift from that place of feeling of no value, unworthy. I can only suggest what I've done many years ago to come to this place where that doesn't exist, is you've got to go inside. Somewhere in your mind and your heart and your whole system and every cell of your body, you made a decision that said that to yourself. And then a belief reinforced it. Oh, yes, I am. And then somebody would say something to you, and then that would reinforce it again. And it's like, just stop for a moment, close your eyes, and feel what unworthy feels like inside your body. I'm imagining that it must feel crushing, that it must feel dark, it must feel overwhelming, it must feel terrible for you to walk around every day feeling like you don't have any sort of value. So when you actually have that experience of those emotions and those feelings, and even the mind maybe reinforcing it while you're sitting there, is to just let it all be there. Don't fight it, don't try and fix it, don't try and stop the mind. Be in that incredible place where you're just having this experience of who you are in all its horror, it's all its pain and all its suffering. And you might have tears, but just sit there really quiet and just feel the explosion and the dynamic of it going around in your body. That's what I did. And I wouldn't move, and I'd just sit there and have the experience like watching a movie. And then somehow, after a period of time, and everybody's different, it just sort of popped, it just sort of dissipated, it just transformed. And it might transform in the meantime into sadness or a bit unhappy or those sorts of things. But just be with all that as well. Like, you're not going to die by sitting there and having a look at yourself and just, confronting who you are. in that moment. And I promise you, it will get a lot lighter. That was my experience every time over anything. It was always got lighter. Don't carry it around.